Welcome back to my 100% playthrough of Ancient Aliens for Doom 2 in the ultra-violence difficulty, played through GZDoom. We're doing all levels with a pistol start, and this is MAP29, the ones behind it all. Let's begin. Shoot the switch, grab all the weapons, especially that rocket launcher, the plasma gun, the BFG. Get the rocket launcher ready, and drop down and get ready to fire at these revenants on these platforms that spawn in. All while dodging projectiles from pretty much all corners. Well, you can try at the very least. Anyways, we'll start firing the BFG at some of these Hell Knights and then get out of here real quick. And fire more rockets at these revenants and whatnot. Now after a certain point, these pinkies will start to appear along with some imps. But thankfully, if you get damaged, there's also some supercharges and megaspheres lying around. So you can grab as many of those as you want or need, really. And of course, you can grab any ammo you need too. But one thing you want to watch out for are these guys. Yeah, Archie's here. So, time to fear. So let's clear out the rest of these guys. Because once you deal with the Archvile, it's pretty much just cleanup at this point. Yeah, there are 2 Archviles even, so keep that in mind whenever you're clearing this area out. And grab some energy cell packs over here too. And this Revenant is just dodging like a pro. Whatever. There are also stealthy aliens here, so make sure to check those balconies. They can also appear on the lower area with you too, so watch out for that as well. Because they are the deadliest projectile throwers aside from the Revenants. Now, of course, the Hell Knight projectile is Pack-a-Punch, but, you know, they don't throw their projectiles as often as these guys do. Alright, after a certain time has reached, you will see the platform over there raise up. And don't worry about getting damaged too much, because like I said, there's a generous amount of supercharges and even megaspheres here for you. And there'll be even more where that came from. But anyways, we're just clearing out the rest of these Revenants and Hell Knights so we can make sure we're done with this part. And while you're at it, you can grab these rockets. You don't have to, but it's nice to have them. And of course, these Revenants are, like, really close to this edge here. Whatever. We'll kill them all. No, they're not close to the edge. They're on the insides. Or they were. But now they aren't, because they're dead. Thank goodness. So you can grab all this ammo if you need it. But I don't need it. Instead, I'm just going to grab the Mega Spear, drop down here, grab the backpack, and then go over here and kill this Archvile. Or should I say, kill these Archviles, plural. And now that they're dead, we can EFG these enemies in relative peace. Just make sure you're careful with your tracer shots, because you kind of don't want to hit these other Archviles, or else they'll snipe you. But I doubt you'll hit them. Yeah, after a certain point, yeah, this happens, so watch out for that. Because Crushers activate and will kill the Archviles if you haven't killed them yourself already. But anyways, this area is all clear, so we can just head on to this next part, and we might uncover the truth in this area. UAC? That isn't right. What's going on here? No. Oh no. Could it be? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, it is. It's the UAC. They were the ones behind it all. Oh my god. You beasts. Wow. Wow. I am at a loss for words. whatever. But I tell you what, we're gonna make this right, because we're gonna go through this portal and get ready to kill a bunch of these aliens, especially these Archviles who need to die pronto. That's why we use the BFG. That will kill these big boys. You don't exactly have to, but I recommend you do anyway. Now, the reason why I say you don't have to is because after a certain point, these platforms will lower, and it will make your life probably easier or harder depending on how you look at it. But I think it makes it easier, because you'll have more space to move around. So let's kill these guys. You know, I didn't kill them in my practice runs, so I'm gonna do that now, just for the heck of it, because they give you more than enough ammo for this area, like for real. And they give you more than enough pickups too. Also, a generous amount of ammo, of course. And, of course, a generous amount of enemies too. So, keep your eyes peeled for that. And, you know, focus this she-beast so you don't get hit scanned to death. And of course, I ran right into that projectile, didn't I? I'm gonna make those guys perma-aggroed onto me. Well, as perma-aggroed as you can get with the infighting thresholds. So they'll just follow me around and shoot rockets at me, but sometimes hit my enemies instead. My plentiful enemies, like the Archies, and all the other guys like that are coming in here. We're just gonna fire the BFG to clear a good bit of them out. And yes, that was an Archvile there, but we'll deal with them later. I know he's gonna resurrect a bunch of enemies, but you know, he will be far away, and we'll be far away from him until we go over here. Alright, so I think that's the worst of the Archies dealt with. Probably not all of them, though. But while you're here, you can just fire rockets from afar. Now that all the enemies have spawned in. We'll try to eliminate that Archvile over there, because yeah, there's still one more. And of course, there's still some enemies just casually chilling in these areas, so, you know, we'll deal with them when the time comes. But, you know, let's get them to infight still. Let's apply that strategy we did in the last video. That is to never interrupt your enemy while they're making mistakes. And these guys make tons of mistakes, but then again, so do we. And this might be a mistake in itself, but you never know. But look, it's kind of hard to see, but we've killed most of the enemies already. And of course the Archviles are resurrecting enemies rapidly, but you know, you gotta spawn enemies to kill enemies, I guess. So now another Archie's dead. And we have more opportunities to kill the rest of these dorks. You aliens. Come here, you big alien. Yes. How many? This is the last one. We did it. Now we have to grab the red key. And you can grab any of these if you want. But that is it. All we have to do now is go to this place and press the switch, because it requires the red key. And now we have to board the UFO. Press the switch, and now we travel through the stars once more, one last time, to make it to planet Earth. And that is it. That is the ones behind it all. That is Ancient Aliens. We have done it. We have effectively beaten the megawad. There's one more level left, but it's kind of a bonus level, but I'll still make a video about it. But yeah, this level is it's a bit intimidating, but you know, if you beat map 28, you shouldn't have too much of a problem with it because, you know, while this level is still hard, it's still challenging, it's still not impossible. And you have plenty of opportunities to let the enemies infight, and you can kill them yourself if you're careful. So it's all about timing with the infighting, using your enemies effectively, especially at that last part. The first part, I wouldn't say, is an infighting frenzy. I mean, I actually think the first part might be one of the hardest parts of the map, really. The second part isn't too bad once you get the Archviles out of the way. And the third part, yeah, it's mostly just an infighting bonanza. But anyways, we are done with this map, so we have to read the intermission text. The Illuminati, the aliens, the UAC, one and the same all along. How could this be? How could they deceive everyone? The sight of Earth, blue and sacred on the view screen, overwhelms you. Not because you're relieved to be home, not because you're happy to have saved it, but because you have uncovered and dismantled a conspiracy that all of its people will never understand or believe in. Wake up, sheeple! Okay, we are done with this video. Stay tuned for the next one where we go into map 30, which will just end the series off with. But until then, toodaloo.